Hey TRC students, I'm Kevin and welcome to 21 Days of Prayer. I'm so excited about today. I'm excited about the chapter. I'm also excited that we're getting so close to the end of this 21 Days of Prayer and Fasting. And y'all are doing a great job. I'm so happy for those of you that have been doing this every day, checking out the videos, getting in and staying connected, fasting and praying every day. And I'm so happy for you. And I know that God is going to multiply and feed into you because of this time. But if this is your first time checking this out, I want you to know that God has got something for you too. Don't be discouraged because you just got started. If this is your first day of fasting and your first day of prayer, I want you to know that God's going to use this. And I think that this chapter is specifically going to let you know because it's called a single act of faith. And that's all we can do is day in, day out, we have a single chance to be faithful. A number of times during the day, we've got these opportunities to be faithful to God, and it can change our lives forever. I've got this idea of something that happened to me a long time ago. See, a long time ago, God gave me an opportunity to push a snowball over the edge of a mountain. And I didn't know that's what I was doing. But as this snowball went over the mountain and it just started going downhill and getting bigger and bigger and more powerful. And I got to see what God can do when we just give him a chance, when we just take that single act of faith and say yes to God. So what I'm specifically talking about is back in 2005, I had a chance to go on a mission trip. And God had put it on my heart to go on a mission trip. And my single act of faith was, yes, Lord, I want to go and I will go on a mission trip this year if you want me to. And sure enough, he sent me to India that year. It was a fantastic trip, changed my life forever. But I didn't know that the very next year I was going to be going on another trip. And I went back to India and it was another incredible trip. And that started a year after year after year of going on a missions trip, to preach the love of God, to show Jesus and his love and his power for people, to feed the needy, to help the helpless. So it's been an incredible ride, and this is what I'm talking about. This is that act of faith of saying, yes, Lord, is pushing that snowball over the hill, and he has taken it so far. Now, something really awesome happened in 2015. Like I said, it was year after year of going on these missions trips. But in 2015, I got to go to Bangladesh, and that was another awesome beginning of something I didn't know was going to happen that year. See, that year we got introduced to a group of people over there that we have now formed a ministry with over there, and we have been able to do some awesome things. The first thing that we were able to do is help a bunch of boys that didn't have anybody to take care of them. These boys, there were 6 of them at the beginning, and they didn't have any parents. So these boys were living separately in all different villages, but they were living on the streets in Bangladesh. They would go from house to house begging, and the pastor over there was able to find a place for these boys, and he brought them in. And then we got the opportunity to find a home for them and to find some house parents for them. So I've got a picture of them I'm going to show you. This is them. This is some of them anyway. I'm so excited to show you these pictures. These guys are just my heart. I just love being able to help them. That's them. That's the most latest picture of them right now. But what we were able to do is get these boys into a home, get them parents, get them taken care of. They get to go to school every day now. They get to get medical attention that they badly needed. They get to eat every day, which is something they weren't able to do. And like I said, that was 4 years ago. So we've been able to minister and love these boys for 4 years. And this is just part of a snowball. We started doing pastors conference over there. We started doing a teen conference over there. So we get 300 teens that show up to a conference once a year over there. And that's awesome. We get to see them every year. And actually we're just able to, like the boys' home, we're just able to start a girls' home this year. And these girls are in the same situation. They don't have anybody to take care of them. And they need it. They need everything. They need parents. They need food. They need a home. And we've just been able to start to supply these things. But this all just comes back. Like I said, that's a big snowball now. Like, I love being part of that snowball rolling downhill. But it all started with just that single act of faith. I didn't know where this was going to go. But that single act of faith, of saying yes to God in the moment, is what changed my life forever. And it's just been an incredible ride. And I love it so much. So I encourage you, today, tomorrow, over the next week, be looking for that single act of faith that you can do each day, whether it's encouraging somebody, whether it's talking to somebody, whether it's being a friend to somebody, whether it's reaching out to somebody in the love of Christ and giving of yourself. See, God's gonna make it incredible when you make yourself available to what He's asking you to do. Right now, I'm just going to ask you to click the thumbs up, click subscribe, and click the notification button. And thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.